Greetings, friends and loved ones. We are here. It is Sunday. We're excited for watching. What are we watching? We're watching UFC 4 today. It is from 1994. Ryan, do you have anything before we?
No, I watched one before with you. I think it might have been UFC 3 even.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a unique experience that left me very frustrated towards the end because it's kind of messed up how they do the tournaments, but it's still quite bloody and violent, which is always cool. Just felt me feeling cheated by the end of it with the winner. I'm sure this will have me feeling the exact same way because that crap was ridiculous. But yeah,
Yep. It sure will. I don't really know how this is gonna go, but we'll see. It's an I don't even know. They explain the tournament and its layout inside the thing, so we're just gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to, but whatever. So it's 1994. This takes place December 16th. It's UFC 4: Revenge of the
oh,
Warriors.
just before I was born.
Aww. Yeah, I wasn't even a thought at that point. So cool. I'm pretty sure my parents
I was
haven't
kicking and
even met
screaming in
yet.
my mama's belly. I think I was
Oh,
ready to pop.
that's cute.
And my mom was probably like, "Get this kid out of me!" Oh.
Yeah, I was existing, I guess, in the alternate dimension at that point. So,
Yeah.
um, held in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Where was it? I think it was like Exo Square Center or something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna watch the thing. I'm not gonna go over it because they'll explain it within the thing. But yeehaw! I'll just drop the link in the chat and away we go. Where's chat? Heart. Alrighty. Do you want to count us down? It's on
Yeah,
YouTube.
is everyone ready? So, three, two, one, go.
And we're off. Parental
Oh, you can't
advisory.
watch this, Ollie.
I know. Too young. Actually, I'm over the age of majority. I can do anything I want now. Not anything.
Not at 94.
Not anything. Oh, no. No, not 94.
This is really the song they use?
It's 1994.
This is like some Home Alone type song.
Home Alone,
Like,
I'm
this
pretty sure,
doesn't make me
comes
want
out
to see
after
some.
1994. Does it?
But this doesn't make me. I think it's before, but like that doesn't get me in the mood for violence. This Home Alone. Da, 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 da. That's what it sounds
I
like.
don't know. Hold on, I'll Google when it comes out. Um, Look at it. It's gorgeous.
I feel like this is a bigger arena than it was the last one. So good on them for upping the production.
Yeah, so it does say that it's the first UFC outside of Colorado. Did I say that already? 8-man
You might
tournament,
have.
one alternate bout, no weight classes, no time limits, no rounds, no judges. Just no anything, just no rules, just go for it.
Yeah, yeah. No chance to
Introduction of
contest.
fighter entrance music, which helped shape the MMA culture.
So they just took from WWE. Okay.
Yeah. Um, Hold on. I'm Okay, Home Alone comes out in 1990. I was wrong. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was mixed up.
Oh man, that's crazy. It was like almost a decade old by the time that I was
He was
born.
in the last one, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure. He looks familiar.
Yeah, again, you know that I'm not good with celebrities. I have no idea who anyone was in.
No, the guy in the cage. He looks like he was part of the last tournament.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe they're just showing cutscenes from the last one?
I know there's one guy that got screwed.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's really One sec, I'm trying to sync up all my stuff again. There we go. It's an octagon. Oh, I also burnt myself making cookies today, guys. Look at that. Yum. It hurts.
Well, they opened it last time. It went flying out. It was crazy.
Yeah, the door last time that opened. I can really hear your computer, just by the way. TV.
Oh, so sorry.
We gotta get you some headphones. I'm sure we're gonna be fine, but... Okay, yeah, so this is what they're doing. Oh. Yeah. Oh, maybe because they didn't want him to just, like, not be fighting at all.
Oh, okay. So that makes see that's fair. That looks fair to me.
Cool.
Oh, no Ken Shamrock. Oh, Dan Severn. He was also a wrestler.
Cool.
Royce Gracie. Oh.
I was gonna say, do you want to... Do we read them off? Do we not read them off? No, we're just gonna watch it. I don't... There is a medical advisor.
Could they bet at this point?
Are they what?
Could they bet at this point?
Oh!
Hey, he looks familiar.
He's been around since the very beginning, but look how young he is.
Really? Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure whatever match we saw, like, I'm sure he's refereed at least one of them.
He's sweating already. I guess he's got money on someone.
Well, it's a lot of work, and he's, like, up there the entire time. Well, not the entire time, no. They switch out, or they don't switch out? I guess not here, not yet, but they don't know what they're doing at all yet.
That... He looks old. 51?
51, dude. That's crazy. Cute. Love it. Why don't we have more 51-year-olds in UFC anymore? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We need more age representation. It's a good time. I want to see 51-year-olds fight each other. Yeah, the
I think the Tonga line is pretty cheesy, but that's just me.
I think that if you can knock somebody out, you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Well, within reasonable limits.
I mean,
They're
sure.
so excited
Like, I
to
wouldn't
be
say it's
there.
cheesy to their face, but...
What happens when you, like, meet one of these dudes? And they're just like, call me
if I was
cheesy
to meet
motherfucker?
this guy, if he's alive, he would be, what, 80 some odd?
Sure, I don't...
82?
I'm bad at math. You know I'm bad at math. Nap time. Nope.
Oh, Royce Gracie.
Yeah, we talked about them last time. Cool.
They had, like, no, like,
he
camera presence.
He broke, like, a foot or something or a hand.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. stoked for this.
Yeah, I will say I really like the fighting in this in these old shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's so like relentless.
Yeah, I wanted to watch like a bare knuckles
That's
fight recently, but I don't know how
uh,
I feel about supporting bare knuckles fighting, to be honest.
I mean,
Those
if you
women
sign
in
up
there,
for it,
Jesus Christ. Like, could you imagine being a woman in a room of fully clothed men and you're just like, I'm announcing the rounds, but for some reason, just fully naked? What a weird. That sounds like so many people's, like, worst nightmare. Like, oh, it's normal.
I mean, I don't mind,
Oh, yeah, I guess that's why
but
it's
I'm
there,
on
isn't
the other
it?
side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
As long as they're, you know, consenting to it and they sign up themselves and not they're just being, forced into
Yeah.
it. But that's kind of cringe.
I think there's definitely an avenue for, like, again, showcasing fashion there.
I mean, they do that in modern day UFC,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful for it.
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how tightly that gi is going to stay on him throughout
Yeah,
these fights.
that's. I hope he has something underneath. So I feel like something like that is like,
Well, the pants stay on pretty well usually.
yeah.
That's a lot of people. $51-27. Wow.
Yeah, the age is the
Yeah.
most wild thing.
Also,
The weight
5'10",
gap is
6'1". That's
right into
insanity.
it, right into it.
That doesn't feel. That doesn't feel. What's the word? Fair. That's the word. He just took him down immediately.
Yeah, for real.
Yikes. Are you allowed to? Oh, wait, right. You're allowed to do everything in here. Keep asking him,
Yeah.
like, are you allowed to grab hair? It doesn't matter.
He's grabbing his freaking gi.
Yeah. He's gonna.
See, that gives you such leverage.
Oof.
Like, I see why
Oh,
they got rid of that
Jesus.
crap.
Those knees. I think he's, like, shifting him to the cage.
Oh.
Cool. He's like a python.
Oh my god.
I see. I was like, I wonder what he's
You
trying
might
to do.
choke him out immediately.
Huh?
You might choke him out, like, immediately.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to move around to his back or bring him to the cage
Yeah.
to do whatever cage activities. Or he's doing the like full mount. I can't imagine him using force. I feel like he
Oh.
Schnick. Yeah, BJJB wild. It's like, what do you want me to do now? Ezekiel!
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. You could just. What's it called? Ground and pound? That's the word.
Yeah, he's just.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Did you hear that? He's waiting for
Yeah.
him to roll to his stomach so that he can take his back. That's reasonable.
He's got a good. He's got a good.
There goes the key. Rehaw.
So I feel like that key makes Buddy underneath harder to breathe.
Uh, I, I can't quite tell what the like why like because it's useful in fighting too, right? Like you can use your gi to do things, but I'm
Yeah.
just trying. I feel like I don't think that it like I feel like
Oh,
the pros outweigh or the cons outweigh the pros with it. The pants, fine, great, but the
yeah. Oh, he's gonna get that choke in. He's
yeah,
gonna
there it
get that
is.
choke in.
There it is. What did we learn, kids? Don't roll onto your stomach when you are fighting a
Yeah.
BJJ person. It's what
Yep.
they
This is
want.
exactly. Oh.
Rough. But he's still being kind of nice to him. He's not like punching him in the face, right? He's like heel
Yeah.
palm
He's got him.
palm
He's done.
palming him, whatever. Fuck, they're taking it so serious. I mean, it is serious, but jeez.
Oh, he tapped. Oh, I feel bad.
Yikes.
I mean, good on him for
Solid.
getting in there at 50 years old, but he kind of just like put him to sleep like he's a rookie.
It's like, come on out. Cool. That was cool.
Oh, the respect.
Good
It's weird to
sportsmanship.
see the respect in this era because I feel like the last one everyone pretty much hated each other.
Yeah. Well, it was fair. It was such a shit show in terms of like the way it was structured.
Yeah.
And this is like pre Dana White too, so this is the like how we got there series. It's incredible that we have footage of this. I'm so happy about that. Because they could have just done all this without taking videos of it.
Yeah.
We would have never known.
I wonder how much these pay-per-views cost back then.
I don't know. Let's Google it. In 1994, the pay-per-view cost of UFC events like UFC 4 Revenge of the Warriors was typically $14.95 to $19.08.
Oh, that's really
Depending
cheap.
depending on your cable provider, right? That's reasonable. But but it's 1994 money, right?
Even still, I think WWE ones there were like 40, $50.
Well, this was pretty cheap by today's standards. Modern UFC can cost around 70. But like depending on the country. It was still a niche spectacle with a no holds barred rep, so the pricing had to stay relatively low to attract curious viewers.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably a good way to reel them in.
Oh, this is the switch in card.
Oh, okay.
Ah, we see.
Keith Hackney sounds familiar.
Yeah. Look how excited they are. Adorable. I think the fight fans are just as adorable as the fighters. Look at that 90s shirt. The like Charlie Sheen one. What are they called? What those like bowling shirts are.
Oh,
Bow, bow, bow. Oh, wow. He's gonna fuck someone up. Maybe. Jesus fucking. Oh wow, that's quite the entrance. They're just so serious about it.
I mean, I like it more than the Tonga line.
What is your issue with Tonga lines?
What the heck?
Well, here they're back to the Jesus thing. You know what I mean? They did the cross last time.
This is wild, man. I can't imagine this being on
It
like
was
modern
the
day.
90s. They were
I
real
know, but
into
it's like
Christ. Didn't the Satanic Panic like just happen at this point? Right? No.
this just feels so like ominous.
It's Jesus people, man.
I don't know what he's trying
Oh
to
yeah, see
symbolize. Like he's
exactly.
carrying a
Great.
cross
The,
on his
the
back.
chat's like you're absolutely right. I didn't even ask it in that context, but it says great topic. UFC 4 came out right at the tail end of the Satanic Panic era, and there are some really interesting cultural threads you can explore. Um, but yeah, so it happened in the mid 1980s to mid 1990s. It was moral hysteria about supposed occult ritual abuse and dark symbols in the media and entertainment. Yada yada yada. Um, and in the UFC, with all the no rules and blood and boodle whatever, tapped into its fear of society of becoming desensitized to violence, so it echoed the like what are we becoming sentiment. And here you have two, I guess, fighters back to back being just like, yeah, we should come in bearing a cross on our shoulders to show how not satanic we are. It's cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cute. America,
Um,
20 something year old
cute?
men, adorable.
No.
I think it's cute.
I like the
I
white
think it's
towel.
really cute that these like fighty dudes are just like, you know how we're gonna keep them demons out and Satanists, we're gonna fight with Jesus. Like it's adorable. It just reminds me of like an auntie, but in 27-year-old fighter man body.
Yeah.
It's cute. And then whatever these guys' thing is.
I like the white towel. See, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like a killer.
That's cool. Serious face.
He's like such a '90s tough guy.
He's like 24 and 36, whatever. They're just nerds. They're just nerds that fight.
Um. Okay.
It's true. I've like yet to find or meet a fighting man that's not a nerd. This is kind of cute.
Hooters.
I was about to say that.
Oh, a Canadian flag.
Where? Oh, in the back.
Yeah, it was in the back. That guy actually looks like he's dressed like a wrestler.
I don't even know.
He looks
dude.
like he's like the final like bad guy in a '90s
Karate versus
movie.
what? Yeah. There's a lot of like influence in there from media and stuff like that.
Joe San for Joe Sando. That seems cheesy.
Huntington Beach Bad Boys. Joseon. Yes. Oh man, that outfit. Wow.
He's looks like he's had a few extra plates.
Jesus. That's not fair. You can't put people that are like different heights and different shapes.
I mean, the fucking one like guy was like 300 plus pounds over him in the
That's
last one.
true.
And he
Yeah,
got
that's
clapped.
true. Yeah, well, I feel like that's different though.
I
don't know.
do agree that it's different.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to see somebody
He was
that's
so big where he's like immobile.
yeah. It just makes his head easy target, but I feel like if you have like a big old muscly man, I wonder if John McCarthy. I'm sure he does fight the ref.
Oh, he goes.
Yeah,
right
like,
there.
see, do you know what I mean? I'm like, I just don't feel like that's. But who knows? Maybe he wins. Who knows?
I don't know. That guy, like, even though he's much smaller than him, he looks like a killer.
Yeah. Stocky. Like a. Ooh. Put your thighs. Brown steak. Hmm. Neat. Oh, he fought the 600-pound dude, right? Is that what they just
Did
said?
he?
Yeah, I think so.
That's why he looks familiar.
Cool. Do they have rounds in this, or are they just kind of doing whatever?
No, I don't think it's rounds. Let's just go till there's a winner. He might actually have a good choke on him. Oh, nope. Got it. Nope. Oh, still got the. Oh, he might have got a better grip.
Wow.
Oh my god. He's like
Wow,
sliding him
that's
right in there.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he's still got. Oh,
Jeez.
he's out. No, he's still in. He's still in.
My lord.
He's. Oh, he. You look at his face. He's got panic. He knows he's got to get out of this soon. He's gonna like choke him out.
I don't think
He's
it's
getting
tight
right in the
enough.
balls.
I don't think it's tight enough. He has it like on his neck, but it's not really like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Neck crank.
Yeah, well, maybe a neck crank, but
Oh,
damn, man.
Oh.
See what I mean? It's not it, man. Sucks when it, like, it's like it's in, but it's not in, and you're just like, that's such a shame. Let's kind of look something up. I've been watching a bunch of Joe Rogan stuff. After that shot. Oh, man, what was it?
It was like a palm into his throat. I think he cut off his breathing.
Oh, wow. Well, it was cool. He tried his best. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, look at them. That's so cute. Good job.
Yeah.
They're definitely being a lot more controlled and reserved this time around, too. You can tell. Both the fighters and the crowd, they're like, alright, yeah, people are watching us. Let's not dick around.
Yeah, I actually thought he had him for a bit.
His head there, though. That would hurt.
No charisma at all. It's so funny.
I like it when they're just there to do what they're gonna do, though.
Boxing. Okay, that's pretty blatant.
Boxing. One of the questions from chat is, would modern fighters survive this structure? I feel like a shit ton of them would be deterred. What do you think?
I agree. I feel like Sean Strickland would be all for this.
I think this is just Sean's training. It's just whatever way.
He
Let him.
just seems like enough of a killer, like he'd get behind this easy.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like
Other
anybody.
than that, you're more in tune with like UFC fighters than I am, but that's one person that comes to mind that like would be all for it. I'd love to see like an Anderson Silva be in
Mm,
this, like prime Anderson Silva. Like I still think he'd like demolish people, but that's just me.
yeah. Um. Yeah, I think anybody that's like down with an informal, we're just here to fight, and it doesn't really matter how that happens or who wins, really. I feel like fighters like that would be down with it, but if you have to like care about the structure, if you even care about winning, because I feel like it still doesn't entirely make sense in the way that they're doing it, but it's at least
No, it
better than
doesn't.
last time, right? Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna have
last
a
one
side
was so that felt
competition
so
for.
cheated. I felt so cheated with that.
Yeah. Well, it's why they changed it, probably. I'm assuming
I'm
all
trying to
those
think.
dudes
I
felt
could
the
see
same way.
like Brock Lesnar being like maybe down for it.
Yeah. Just for the, like, performance of it
I'm
and.
just trying to think of people who just like literally go into UFC like with the intention to kill. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What is ninjutsu? What,
Ah,
what is
you're
that?
asking the wrong guy. I was thinking that involves like nunchucks, and I don't think he brought them. I think he's gonna get clapped. This ninjutsu guy.
The perfect. No. So it plays into the whole martial arts mystique. Um, Myth versus reality. Ninjutsu in the early 1990s was seen as this mystic, deadly art associated with black clad assassins throwing stars, smoke bombs, and spiritual mysticism. It was marketed like magic in a martial arts magazine with in VHS tapes, but in the cage it didn't hold up. UFC 2 to 4 has these like ninja fighters.
Yes, I'm
Who
pretty sure he's gonna get clapped.
Yeah, who just get demolished very quickly.
He looks like out of his element.
Yeah, I feel like ninjutsu is like some form of martial arts plus just like pizzazz.
Yeah.
But it was also partially lumped into the occult concerns because of their black uniforms, masks, and esoteric teachings, which is like. Oh, because they claim that they have psychic powers and death touches. That's a little bit silly.
Yeah, that's
They're
ridiculous.
super nerds. They were the super nerds of martial arts.
Yeah.
I get it though. I remember a lot of people being like, yeah. So silly.
This ninjutsu guy, you know what he reminds me of? He
Mm.
reminds me of like some guy that like acts like he's this like karate master to like whiz girls up at a bar, but like
Yeah.
he's like tripping on his own shoelaces every time he tries something. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I? That's the vibe I'm getting from him. That's
Well,
not a
that's
good thing.
yeah. Like that's the thing. There's like so many people out there that like do stuff just because they want the like clout of it, but then
Yeah,
you have to also
he's got
still.
a hold. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. You have to
Those
still
punches, even on the ground, so
know your
good.
fighty shit. Oof, Jesus.
Oh, this is crazy. I did not expect it. I thought he was gonna get like slapped around easily.
Re.
The
Eh.
other guy has. I don't know how much grappling he has, so
Well, the other
like,
guy is a boxer, right? So he's not
yeah,
supposed to be
exactly.
on the ground. He's like, what the fuck is this? Um, but that's what I mean is that like if you know you're fighting still, like if you do some boxing and you
Yeah.
do like jujitsu is really the big one because it's like if you get them down on the ground, if you get in contact with somebody, you have to know how to go from contact to like um
Mm-hmm.
to domination, right? Whether that's ground and pound, whether that's like getting his Are you trying to poke his eyeballs? Whether that's like trying to get a choke in there or whatever, like you have to know how to go from point A to point B to point C to point D. There's like
Yeah.
steps, right? So a lot of fighters that are striking fighters will just assume that
Oh,
their opponent is not going to get them on the ground because they're such good like standing
yeah.
fighters. But then they get knocked on their ass, and then they're just like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Oh,
Like essentially like this when they're like, "I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know
yeah.
what to do."
Oh, he got back up. Good on him.
Yeah, and then eventually they'll panic and they're telling them back, and that's when you take their
Oh, nice uppercut.
shit. Yeah,
Oh!
that tracks. I think it's like a jujitsu situation. Yeah, and then they get
Oh
tired,
my
you know?
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already tired. He's like
Jeez.
gassed. They're
Jeez.
not like they don't look like the greatest strikes. Oh my god.
Just, he's not. Well, again, this UFC 4, he's not defending himself.
Yeah. This is crazy, but like the other guy doesn't know any wrestling at all. He doesn't know how like bad this is. Oh, he's going for a submission.
Yeah. See how his he doesn't have too much he doesn't have too much flexibility there. So he just needs to grab
Yeah.
that arm and put it in whatever
Like he
position.
could like so it's to me it's so easy that he could get out of here when he was like that, but the boxer like that's
No,
what's still a little wild to me. The boxer doesn't know how to get out of
because
that,
you
like even a
don't
little
you're
bit.
yeah, like but he's not on the ground often, right? So it's like if you're under him like that, like how would you get out, right? Cuz you can't just roll out. You have to like you can't
Yeah,
push
of
him off
course.
because people are heavier than you think they are. Like they are different sizes, but it's still
Yeah.
quite a heavy whatever, and you have to like bump them and then push
See
them to the
here, he
side.
could twist right off.
What do you mean?
That right there, he would have been in a prime position to twist him right off. But I guess
Yeah,
he's gassed because he's not used to this.
exactly.
That's still so wild to me.
You need to both know what to do, but also if this is you're not used to
Oh,
being in
he's
that
done. He's
position.
done.
There we go.
He's done.
Um,
Holy crap! I did not see that coming.
jeez.
I, I,
Um,
I ate my words there.
yeah, Rehab, poor guy. He's like fuck. um,
Holy crap!
if you're like panicking and shit because you've never been in that position before and you're like fuck, what do I do? Like it just adds to it and then you're stuck in there, right? So yeah, you can be a really good boxer, but like you gotta know your ground shit.
This was like, that was sick.
Man with jiu-jitsu ninjutsu wins. Yeehaw. I don't think it was his ninjutsu that helped him here, though, guys. Like, that's not. I don't
I
see
mean, I
that in
didn't see any
nunchucks.
shurikens.
Cool.
Maybe he used his black magic to make him more tired. He was probably like, "What the hell is going on?" Oh.
Whispering spells in his ear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Abracadabra,
Wingardium
motherfucker.
Leviosa.
Cool, though. I think what we're learning here is that just because someone's bigger than you doesn't mean they're gonna win.
I mean, we learned that the
Wait,
last
is
time.
Royce
The black
Gracie
guy
in
was like
both
obese.
of the.
No, I guess. I guess.
Oh, that seems like a questionable thing to do.
No, because that was wait. No, because that was the earlier.
Oh, maybe it was just like the first match,
Yeah.
and then okay, I see.
Oh, Dan Severn's coming up.
I don't understand how this works. The friggin' layout of these is unhinged.
I actually, fun fact, I wrestled on the same card as Dan Severn once.
You did?
Yeah,
That's cool.
he was wrestling because he's a wrestler too.
Huh.
But yeah,
That picture I found of you, where was that?
that was Junction. That was in a brewery.
That's cool. Aw, show baby. Oklahoma City. Yeah, they all do the conga line.
I think Dan Severn's a lot bigger than him.
We shall see. Oh, excuse me.
What if Dan Severn's got his killer mustache?
His what?
Killer mustache.
Oh. Mad Dog. I used to have a Planet Hollywood sweater. Somebody borrowed it. I'll never get back.
Yeah, I have a few sweaters like that.
I want one of those like old UFC sweaters. That'd be cool.
Oh, he's got the stash. It's Dan the B7.
Ayo. Wow, that's such a 90s looking gym situation. Oh my lord. Yeah. Oh, I kinda love it. Coldwater, Michigan. I love Michigan. I bet he will be. That man had a beard. See?
Guess you don't like the mustache?
I think it'd look better with a beard. He's got the face for it.
I hope we're at least rooting for the same guy for this one. Because I'm rooting for Dan.
Sure, why not?
Oh. Doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
I don't know, I haven't seen them stand next to each other yet. We'll see how she goes. Who's he competing with again? We'll find out in a minute. Ooh, she's cute. Oh, damn it. It's reeling me in again. Stop it.
You want those wings.
I'm trying so hard not to eject him. Yeah, I do. I do want the wings. Muay Thai versus wrestling. I don't know. 25 versus 34. 5'10 versus 6'2. 190 versus 260 pounds. Oklahoma City. Coldwater, Michigan. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I'll take that. My only thing on there is that it's Muay Thai versus wrestling, but you have like a massive human being versus a significantly less massive human being. Look at him. All his 36-year-old man glory. Oh, I feel like men back then looked older than they do now. At that age.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, I agree.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, that man looks, I don't want to say 35, but definitely, like, older than 25.
They seem, like, pumped for him.
Like what?
They seem pumped for him.
Yeah.
So far, I don't think we should have any, like, injuries from the winners.
You never know. But they're definitely being more careful to this time around with, injuries and all that stuff. So, that's cool. Let's get it on.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wild.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That's cool you can wear. Holy shit. It's cool that you can wear those shoes. That was cool though. That was for sure cool.
Oh, and a
my
German.
Lord. Why don't you go for his neck though? That was wild, dude.
He's going for a full Nelson. He's going for a full Nelson. He's going for a full Nelson.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool to see wrestling in UFC. Is wrestling at this time also having like a time?
What do you mean?
Like, are they having large success at this moment? Because wrestling starts.
In pro wrestling, well,
Yeah.
he's like obviously like trained with his amateur style, but in WWE, I think this is on like a downslope because '94 that would have been the new generation era, and that was just coming off the high of the Hulk Hogan era.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan had recently split the WWF. He's in currently. Oh, he choked him out. Oh,
Boom.
Dan the Beast Severn. Holy crap!
Cool.
That guy threw him around.
What a fun time, actually, because then that must be there's like a little bit of crossover there. Some of the wrestlers are coming over. They actually can have some success because it's like I feel like the wrestlers would struggle more now because the UFC fighters are more prepared in all the different fighting styles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here, because it's usually just like one fighting style versus one fighting style.
Saito suplex. That's crazy.
That's cool.
And then a German right after. You could tell like he was rocked from that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, German.
That second one, that one, yeah, that one is Jesus. Fuck,
That's
man.
crazy.
I'm glad he didn't get hurt on that one. That's rough.
Well, once I saw the wrestling and like he had so much size over him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, WWF in the '90s,
legs
'94 especially, they were definitely like on a downslope. Like they were losing money. The top tier talent would be Bret Hart was the guy. Shawn Michaels was just about there. Razor Ramon, Diesel, The Undertaker was one of the bigger stars at this time. But yeah, they were not doing as well financially.
Mm. But they were like around, right? Because this is only the fourth UFC. They were like established already.
It's been around since the '60s.
Cool.
Well, I think even before that, but I don't know the exact. Yeah. But WrestleMania first launched in 1985.
Wow.
That was the first one. So '94, they would have been at WrestleMania 10.
Cool. We should watch.
And they would just be building up to WrestleMania 11, which is one of the worst WrestleManias ever.
Why?
It was just like they didn't have a lot of star power.
No stars.
The main event was questionable.
Questionable.
It was Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor was a football player. And like not like a football player turned wrestler, like he was just a famous football player. That they tried to use for cross promotion.
I see.
I'll give him credit. He did pretty decent for like an outside person. Like he wasn't terrible, but obviously he's not as good as like a wrestler like would be or should be.
Interesting.
And it's just weird why they would make that the main event.
Glad to see Royce Gracie doing his back-to-back thing here. Oh. See, it's fun because it's like you get to see all these like little cliques go against each other.
Yeah.
It's nice. What a time. Shirts.
If I showed you like older wrestling, that would be kind of interesting. Because you'll be able to see how much different it is.
No, I'm down. I might just like watch it. Side quest. Because we're running out of days. Yeah, actually, you know what?
Yeah,
Maybe you should send me a few, and then I can watch them on my Thursdays.
I'm trying to think of a good card to send you. I'm glad they had a new gi for him. Looks new at least.
Ayo.
I feel like he's gonna kill him, but that's just me.
Oh, did you catch the tail of tape?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, I missed it.
Let me go back.
I was locked in.
36 to 27, 511.5 to 6'1", 200 pounds versus 180. That's 27 is Royce Gracie versus Ken Kiefer.
You remember where you were at?
Yeah, because I have it on both. So it's fine.
Oh,
I got it.
smart.
I'm managing myself. There we go. My teeth have gotten more sensitive. Oh man, that
You
doesn't
go to
look
the
good.
dentist. Oh,
Oh, that's because
oh.
I'm old now. After 25, some weird shit happens to you. That's an
Until you
interesting
get 30.
You okay? Okay. I think the children were home there for a minute. This man is a machine. My lord. See, it's the gi he's using there, right? No, maybe? Is he? No,
Yeah,
he is? I
it's a
can't
bit.
tell.
Oh,
Wild.
oof.
Wow. See, I can't tell. I can't tell if the gi is helping him or hindering him, right? Because, like, your opponent is also holding on to pieces of your clothing, but they're at least not holding on to
Yeah,
you. I'm like, I can't tell. Because I feel like that would seem like you're getting somewhere, but I'm like, maybe you're not.
yeah.
Maybe it's actually worse for him. Because there's so much shit flying everywhere. I don't know.
Holy crap.
Right? It's wild.
Oh, oh,
Oh, he's got his
oh,
arm.
oh, oh. I don't know if he's got it fully.
Got
Oh,
that.
powerbomb, powerbomb,
It's
powerbomb.
not gonna
Go,
work.
go, go, go.
Yeah, but he's also got his head.
Yeah.
That's
Get
a
him, you get
rough
up, you get
spot
up,
to be
get him
in.
up.
Nah, there's only so long that you can. Oh, that was
He's
cool.
out.
I was gonna say there's only so long that you can keep your arm like that for. Especially if somebody hangs off of it with their entire ass body weight.
His mouth guard's coming out. Oh.
That was rough. Jesus. Bring CrossFit, it's gonna make it all better.
Oh, he's got him back, right?
Yeah, dude. And they're just like so long, like your elbow's only so fucking strong or whatever. Fits biceps.
Oh, he's got some good shots. This guy can like pick him up and just drop him.
And he's got his like head in there too. Oof.
Yeah.
It's not tight though. Sheesh. Let's just bring him a pillow now.
Oh, he looks like piss now.
Aw. What is it? Is
Living like a Boston crab.
Please, I do not want. I want to watch Sweeney Todd.
He looks like he's losing it.
Yeah. Well, like, cause you gotta think your way out, right? And you just.
Yeah.
While you're in the middle of it, fuck. Cause you want it, like, also you just want to be like, alright, fuck
he's
it.
He's gonna get him here. He's got him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
I hate all the joint stuff. Is gross.
Not that Hoist Gracie was gonna get clapped.
Right? No, he's so good, dude. Incredible. Oh. Sportsmanship. Yeah, that's cool too. I think you did really well though.
Yeah, that was. I was expecting him to like lift him up and give him like a power bomb there. I've definitely seen that spot in UFC.
You what?
I've definitely seen that spot in UFC where they just pick, like from here, and they just pick him, slam him.
Yeah. I mean, I think you also have to be used to doing that, right? Like a lot of it, the UFC fighters now, they train so much, but
yeah, they would think
these guys are
I
fighters.
don't know if they thought of it.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they all look happy to be there.
I know. I would love to be in there. That, like, energy, dude. I love it.
That 90s energy.
Love that 90s energy. Also, there's, like, There's quite a few like women in there. That's cool. Oh, this man.
So wait, did someone get like replaced?
I have no idea. We'll see how this next bout goes and where it's supposed to go. I think they only get replaced if somebody gets hurt.
I don't remember this guy from before. Yep, he replaced Jenham.
Oh, I see. Cause he got hurt,
I
or
guess so.
why? Who knows? I don't understand. But like, is fighting a fight immediately after you fought a fight, is that fair even? I feel like it's not. I don't know.
Who knows? Oh yeah, I was just about to say it looks like no one's been hurt so far. Oh, Dan Severn's ready to go again. Dan the Beast Severn. I think he's gonna clap him again too.
Yeah, I can see that. But then again, let us wait for that tape tail. Love how moist he is. I've already done this, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Manpower. Fought all over the planet. Wow, the chicken wings on that lady.
I was about to say she's got a full serving or two.
Terrible, I'm so sorry. 34 to 29, 6'2, 6'1, 260, 220. Coldwater versus LA, California.
I just don't take karate as seriously if I'm being honest.
Really? Yeah,
As
I
wrestling?
hear that. As wrestling?
I don't take karate as serious as
I can
wrestling,
see that, I
if
can
I'm
see
being
that, I can
honest.
see that. Take it.
Isn't wrestling like the most important fundamental in UFC?
Yeah. There's a few, I think, kind of depending on. Like, to be a well rounded fighter, I think you need to have, again, several of those, like, martial
I
arts in
think
your
wrestling is
arsenal.
like kind of a must.
I would say wrestling, like BJJ and whatever,
Yeah.
kickboxing, I guess. Thai, I guess, whatever denomination of martial arts that kind of go between those as well. But again, I don't know. I don't know. Don't take my word for that at all.
Who's that? Who is that?
I don't know. There you go.
Still don't know who that is.
Karate lady in her own right. I don't know. I'm assuming another fighter and or actress.
Oh! I did not see that coming. That looked like it got him good.
Yeah.
Oh, silly. Get him, Dan. Oh, get him, Dan.
He's a what fighter again?
Karate.
Karate, right. Yeah, karate not so much. Good kicks, but not so much. What did I like? I did karate as a kid, but it didn't really. I wasn't a big person into sparring as a child. Not that I am now. But I'd be more down to spar now. Oh, there it goes.
Stan.
Ryan's excited.
I love Dan Severn.
Good job. Must be fulfilling to see them also competing well in UFC.
Well, he was a UFC fighter and then went to WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, he did Yeah, because I think he got hired partially because like of his UFC background,
Uh huh.
and yeah, because he's amateur wrestling, right?
Mm.
Like the Olympic style wrestling.
I was gonna say, what's the difference between amateur and pro wrestling?
Well, like Olympic style wrestling.
Like Greco-Roman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pro wrestling is like WWE.
Pro wrestling is like the sport plus the theatric part, right?
Well, they're two different things. Like pro wrestling is like yeah, it's the theatrical, like the fake kind.
Yeah.
That's what pro wrestling. Amateur or Greco-Roman is its own thing. It's an actual like combat style.
Yeah. It's confusing to differentiate between the two sometimes. Um, but sorry, what were you saying? You were saying something. You were,
What was I
how
saying?
he got to.
Oh yeah, he got signed by WWE because of his like UFC credentials.
Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
Because like
Um,
a lot of times, like even in like current day, like they hire like athletes and then teach them how to wrestle after it's back.
yeah. Well, because you have to have that. I think that that kind of natural progression makes sense where, like, you can do some kind of athletic thing, and
Yeah,
then you need to be taught how to do this, like, specific sport. But I think,
yeah,
again, the hardest part to teach is comfort on stage.
yeah. That's what
Like,
it comes down to.
you can't, you have to have that. I think it's hard to teach that. I think you have to be, like, born with it. Um, yeah. So
But
that
there
makes
are a few
sense.
standouts. Like there's a lot of football players that transitioned into pro wrestling very well.
But I feel like in American football, you also have to be very performative. Like football's so tied to
Yeah.
actual social function, so I can see that. That's a reasonable transition.
Well, Royce Gracie versus Dan Severn. This is going to be a sick fight.
Interesting.
Because I actually knew both of these guys before this.
Cool. Where did you know Royce Gracie from?
It's just a name I've heard like
Oh
people
yeah.
like who are fans of the UFC talk about.
Yeah. Oh, so
Oh
90s.
my god,
He's like,
so
I'm coming out in
obnoxious.
this shirt again. I love that.
I like that like both these guys had to fight normally to get here. None was like that crap from that. At least we're gonna have a satisfying winner.
Oh, you mean like not getting a. Yeah.
Not so like this auto in crap. Like get out of here.
Yeah. It's okay. They'll stop with it soon enough. It's okay. There's no.
Ooh, he's got 80 pounds on him.
34 to 27, 6'2 to 6'1, 6 to 60 to 180. Holy shit. Rio de Janeiro, or sorry, Coldwater, Michigan, and Rio de Janeiro, Torrance. So that's it. Leave it.
What?
Nothing. Adorbs. I want to be an old man like that one day. Maybe in another lifetime, but it'll happen. Jiu-jitsu. Oh, I like her earrings. Oh shit, 64K. I see the sun is setting for you too.
Alicia.
Dun dun
I gave it
dun.
away.
The darkness it creeps for us. Oh.
Severn.
Reha.
Well, the Arthur meme.
This man is way too calm. Revenge of the Warriors. No biting, no eye gouging, everything else goes. Cool. I'm excited to see how this goes. Yeah. Did you?
Oh.
They just said
Oh.
that where he says that when he wears the gi, people tend to grab him rather than punch him when they're on the ground, and that's exactly what he wants. So it is absolutely like a psychological mind games. He is the ninja
Okay.
here. Psychological warfare.
Oh. He's got a good lock, I think.
It's like strange to see him on the ground.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
This might be it.
Which is insane.
He's got that nice plank up there, too.
That's crazy. Very impressive.
Oh! Oh! Oh.
Oh boy. See, it's like you also have to kind of know what to do when you're on the ground. When you do have the person down, like it's like, okay, one of the submissions isn't working, so try another one, try another one, try another one. There's like, several on the body, but if you're just going for the one, then you're giving your opponent who's on the ground time to rest and time to figure out what they're doing, right?
Oh.
And then
Dancer didn't go for any strikes.
yeah, he didn't try to headbutt. I mean, I guess here they're headbutting still, but they take that out shortly after. Yeah, like it's gotta think of it instinctively.
Oh. Oh.
minutes and 30 seconds. Quite incredible. Are they doing rounds or are they not doing rounds? Is it just snuggle struggle?
No, I think it's just straight to the finish.
Snuggle struggle all the way.
Oh, he's going for strikes now.
Reha. Oh, you gotta reposition, find yourself again. Jeez. I also can't imagine wrestling for that long. Fighting. Just continuously.
They'll hold all right up to
Ezekiel!
the cage.
We're actually doing Ezekiel. That right there, that choke that he's doing, that's an Ezekiel. This time it actually counts. And you can do it both with the gi and without the gi, but when you're doing it with the gi, it's like you slide your hand, you can see it in there. You're basically using... So he's in a hold right now.
Yeah.
You can't put your toes in the cage. I guess you can do it now still. But you could put your hands in it and it basically just like snaps. It's like scissors. Yeah, see. I think he's gonna...
Oh, they're cheering for Gracie.
Yeah, cause that's what I'm saying. That's a really tight hold that he's got in there.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
That really is your only option in there. Well, no, it's not.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, I thought they were making out there for a second.
Yeah.
The perfect time. What a romantic moment. I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Yeah, this is a methodical approach by Severn.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to... I'm like, what is he gonna go after? How does he get out of this one? Because he's bigger than him, right? So it's like...
Yeah.
You can't push him off. Because he's too big. He's like trying to just like shrimp out, I guess, there. But he's got him too pinned. He can try to like squeeze, and he doesn't have the thigh strength for that. Ezekiel, I'm telling you. It's your only option, man. Do it. Yeah. Nope. Is that cage open again? No. 9 minutes and 3 seconds. Holy. Those toes in the cage, though. If it wasn't 4, I'd be questioning it. wonder if he's allowed to like use his belt,
Yeah.
because you are in like BJJ, right? But I don't think it counts here. I don't know. Could you like take off your shoe and just start beating him with
Yeah.
it? Like, is
Just
that
start
just
bashing him.
does
Yeah.
that count? Do it, do it. We believe in you. Third fight of the night. I would cry. I'd be crying significantly earlier. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Oh.
Ah, there we go. I was wondering how this was gonna get to the situation. How did he get his feet there?
That's crazy.
How did he feed? Hold on, I'm gonna rewind myself. That's crazy. Oh, he like what's it called? Stilts thing where you get him on the thing, right? Yeah, that's fucking cool, dude. That's some wild thinking.
Oh, he's got to go. He's got to be done. No. Oh, I thought his hand was in a different position. Oh,
Wild.
oh, oh,
No, it's
oh.
he's gonna get the feet thing, right? Jeez. 12 minutes. That's insanity. 12 minutes straight, especially. That's crazy. Jesus, I'd be exhausted. Like, it's crazy that he's not just. I mean, I know they're both tired, but like that they haven't. Either of them haven't given up. What is that thing called where you like use your extremities as framing? Framing. That's
Oh.
that's what it's called. Framing. As stilts, I was gonna say. Darkness has fallen upon the crowd. I get some really nice sunset. It's so pretty.
I'm going for more punches.
USA. Purple. That's so pretty. Wow. Must eat cookie. My cookies actually turned out today. Insanity. Could you imagine going for 14 minutes straight? It's crazy.
No. It's almost as long as
crazy.
like normal UFC fights.
Yeah, like
go to decision.
regular one. But they take breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just insane.
Oh, I think he's got him here. I think he's got him there.
I don't know though. Wild. He's really good though. Like, I haven't seen Royce Gracie in this position within the 4 times that we've watched him. Do, do, do.
Oh. Oh.
Back to the feet thing. What is he even? That's so wild. It's like his hand and 2 of his legs in there. This man has an insane neck.
Yeah.
He's like an entire pretzel.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
lord. What even is that?
Oh wow, Dan might be
Oh
out.
yeah, that's crazy. That's like that looks tight.
He's got to lift him. Oh wow,
There we go. Yeah,
that's crazy.
that's nuts. 15 minutes and
Holy crap.
49 seconds. That's insanity. Absolute insanity.
All defense just to get one lock in.
Good job though. That's why they're the family. Yeehaw.
Yeah, you could see Dan Severn's flaws. I think if he went through a lot more strikes, he could have had him.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if they had more in their arsenal of like fighting, I think each of them, but they're both incredible fighters. Like we haven't seen them gone anybody go that far.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where like this is like it's moments like that where like that inkling of like UFC is probably born just because like um you see these like really incredible moments between two fighters, especially of different styles.
Yeah, that was 15 minutes in that position pretty much. He kept going for the same like bread and butter he choked everyone else out with. That just wasn't gonna work with Royce.
Yeah. Super impressive. Super cool. Crazy. Do they do any kind of interview or anything after this? There's like so many women. That's cute. I love it. I'm glad to see the support from like the very beginning.
Yeah.
Tis nice. So I'm pretty sure he's won it now like 4 times in a. Or what did my thing say? Champion for
$64,000.
Royce Gracie is champion for UFC 1, 2, and 4. Took out Severn via triangle choke. Alrighty. It says, is Royce's win here the peak of the Gracie dominance? I don't know. We'll see. I was gonna say, I'm like, I wonder how he would measure up to like nowadays fighters, and how their legacy kind of continues or develops. One sec, I gotta finish this knot, and then we'll be finito. Alrighty, what are your thoughts?
I really wanted Dan
giant
Severn to win, but
again.
Royce Gracie, like, his defense was way too good. I liked that there wasn't as many like alternates as there was last time. It was just the one, and he had to fight because that one would like really tick me off with the winner, and he's celebrating like, "Oh, you beat them all." Like, get out of here.
Ryan was super upset. Y'all can go watch that moment. Wherever it lives. Yeah, well, I'm glad that we watched that. It was not 3 hours long. It was an hour and a half, so that's cool. But I enjoyed that. I'm glad to see that, like, every time they do it, they are trying to make it better. So, Reha.
Yeah, keeps going up.
Anything else?
Have any final thoughts? No.
When are we back?
Did
we figure that out?
Back tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Alright, so we will be back tomorrow for Monday Night Raw at 8 o'clock. See you guys there. It's streaming live on Netflix. So we are going to be touching tips with Netflix. I don't have anything. It's a really nice sunset out tonight. It's very warm. It was 20 degrees today. That was, I don't know, was it warm for you guys in Toronto?
Not 20 degrees warm, but it was really nice.
It was really nice. Yeah. Other than that, nothing. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for UFC 4. And yeah, we're gonna just, on the UFC side, we're just gonna continue with the UFCs, potentially in order, potentially not, but that's what's happening, so. Reha. Touch tips. All good.
Sure.
Alright. Adios, we love you all. Thank you for everyone for joining.
Have a good one.